Here's a problem where we're asked to divide 196 by 11. So we're going to be doing long division. So let me rewrite the problem. So 196 is the dividend and 11 is the divisor. So we're dividing 11 into 196. So the process goes like this. You look at the divisor, 11, and you ask how many times will it go into the first digit of the dividend, 1. Well, 11 won't go into 1, so then you look at two digits and ask the question again, how many times will 11 go into 19? Well, I know that if I go off to the side here, 11 times 1, of course, is 11, and 11 times 2 is 22. So 11 will not go into 19 twice, that's 22. It'll only go in one time. So that 1 gets recorded right above the 9. And then the next step is I go ahead and multiply. 1 times 11 is 11. Record that down below. And then subtract. And when I subtract, 9 minus 1 is 8. And 1 minus 1 is 0. I don't need to record the 0. I always check at this point to make sure that my remainder, the remainder at this point, is always less than my divisor. Because if it's more, that means that I've made a mistake, that I should have gone more times into the number. So in this case, 8 is less than 11, so we're okay. The next step is to go ahead and bring down the next digit, in this case a 6. And then I repeat the process. So the question is, how many times will 11 go into 8? Well, it won't, so I look at both the digits, 86. Well, with 11, the multiplication is pretty easy. 11 times 7 is 77, and 11 times 8 is 88. So 88 is too much, of course. So it looks like it goes 7 times. The 7 gets recorded right above the 6. So then I do my multiplication. In this case, I take 7 times 11 is 77. And then the last step, again, is to subtract. Let's see, 7 won't come out of 6, so I have to borrow from the 8. We call that 7, carry the 1. So now I've got 7 from 16 is 9. So my remainder is equal to 9. It's always a good idea to check your answers. And to check division, you do it by multiplication. If I take my quotient, which is my answer, 17, and I multiply it by my divisor, 11, and then when I'm done with this, add the remainder, I should get the dividend. So let's take 17 times 11. 1 times 7 is 7. 1 times 1 is 1. Put my placeholder of 0 down. 1 times 7 is 7. 1 times 1 is 1. Add those up, I get 7. 7 and 1 is 8, and 1 is 187. Now I'm going to go ahead and add the remainder. When I add the remainder, I should get, let's see, 7 and 9 is 16, carry the 1, 196, and sure enough, it checks out. I get 196. Notice in WAMAP they have two separate boxes. One is for the quotient. The quotient, again, is the answer to division problem 17, but this division problem has a remainder, so you put that in the second box, 9.